Welcome to WYCE's Community Close-Up. Community Close-Up is our weekly public affairs program produced in partnership with the Rapidian, our hyperlocal news service of the Grand Rapids Community Media Center. Community Close-Up brings you a diverse perspective from community leaders throughout West Michigan. I'm Janet Zahn, and it's my pleasure to welcome to our program this week Francisco Martinez, Event and Public Relations Officer of Hispanic Center of Western Michigan, online Hispanic-Center.org. Welcome, Francisco. Thanks for being here. Will you give us the big picture of the work that Hispanic Center does in our community?
Yes. Well, thank you for having me, and thank you for having the center here. The Hispanic Center is a nonprofit helping the Hispanic community achieve equity, self-sufficiency, and personalized prosperity. And what we do is we take a holistic approach by helping families. And what we mean by that is if a mom comes in and she is applying for food stamps, and along the conversation we hear that she doesn't have a job and the kids are not enrolled in school, what we do is we don't just tackle the one problem. We go ahead and get her connected with our workforce department and make sure that the kids get enrolled in school. So we make sure that we're evaluating the whole story, not just the one problem.
Yeah, it's great that you have the four pillars of services provided: family support, youth and education, workforce, and language services. Many people come into the community or even are born into the community with challenges with language, translations between English and Spanish. And I know that I'm part of an organization that has used your translation services before. Yeah. So doing great work. But we're here today primarily to talk about the 2026 LatinX Youth Conference taking place on March 5th at the GRCC Ford Fieldhouse. And this is the 20th year of this conference. That's amazing. Yes. Tell us a little bit about what is so exciting about the conference.
Yeah, the conference is very special. One, because it's been around for many years. Mm-hmm. Also because I was able to participate as an 8th grader, so it makes it very special for me to be able to give this back to our community. But it's a conference where we can support our students, where they know that there is community leaders out there who went through the same struggles or had some of the same challenges, and we overcame that, and we're here to support them now. And
8th grade is the age that you're primarily focusing on, and it's such an important transitional time in life.
Yes, and that's why we came into our theme of this year being exploring today, lead tomorrow, because this transition from 8th grade to high school is where they get to explore who they are, their knowledge, their skills, and this is why we want to support them through this transition so we can make sure that they're the leaders for tomorrow.
Yeah, and the conference includes 2 panels, a career pathways one and one on skilled trades. Can you just share just a little bit about those 2 as well?
Yeah, so our first panel, which is the morning, it's more of a career-driven panel, and we have our 4 panelists. One is trade work, which is Ruben Ramos. He's the president of R&R. We also have Luis Fernandez. He was an artist and a photographer. He participated in Art Prize this year. We have Yamel. I can't pronounce the last name, but she's actually a sheriff at the Kent County Sheriff. Mm-hmm. And then we also have Israel Alzuesa. He is a principal at a charter school.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like they will get an opportunity to hear from a wide variety of panelists and wide variety of experience and take some inspiration from that, hopefully.
Yes. We're really excited. It's a lot of diversity in this panel, so we're really excited to explore many areas and careers just because we want to, some students, maybe college isn't for them. Maybe, right. Skill trade work is for them. And there is so many avenues where they can be successful.
And there's a lot of need in the skilled trades area right now because just so many people are retiring out of that.
Yes.
Baby boomers, right? What good opportunities there are in that. But you also, in addition to the panel opportunities, there's a interactive expo part of the conference. And talk a little bit about what some of those interactive hands-on activities include.
Yes. So during this expo, a lot of students love it, and I've noticed that throughout the years. It's more of a hands-on because we want them to explore not only with our sponsors, but also organizations here in our community in what it takes to be in their place. So we have, for example, Life EMT, which is going to bring mannequins, and they're going to be showing how to do compressions. We also have the Civic Theater. They're going to be there, and they're going to show, I believe, the wardrobe and what it, like the back end of the house of what it is to work at a theater. We also have Pine Rest. They're going to be focusing on mental health, which is so important. We have just many other organizations are sponsors. I know we have like Michigan Credit Union, which is our presenting sponsor, and they're going to be there supporting our students and talking about banking, because that's something very, very important for our students to learn while they're in high school, so that they're set up for success in the future.
And in terms of what a great variety of hands-on activity. So does that mean, like you were talking about EMT there, do they get to actually try doing the compressions themselves?
Yes.
And with the Civic Theater, are they actually like trying on costumes or it just sounds like it really is giving them an opportunity to explore and try things out.
No, yes. And this is why it was so important for us to emphasize with our community partners and sponsors that this expo is a hands-on experience. We want these students to be able to touch the mannequins, to kind of get a glimpse of what it is to be an EMT or to work at a theater. So yes.
So this is a statewide conference. How many students usually attend this conference?
Yes, so it's all West Michigan students who can participate for this.
Okay.
But we have our last year we had about 700 students.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, right now we're at 600 students, and we're still enrolling more students. Deadline for this is February 6th, so next week, Friday.
And is there a fee associated with it, or do your sponsors help fund it, or how does it work from the student end of it? So do I have to say, hey mom, can you pay for me to go to this, or does the school pay, or how does it work?
Yeah, no, thankfully all our programming at the Hispanic Center is free. So this conference is part of sponsors are the reason why we're able to grow this conference. And this is why we're really thankful for all our sponsors, and especially thankful for LMSU for being our presenting sponsor for this conference.
Right. The Latinx community in West Michigan is such a significant part of who we are, part of our culture, part of what makes us a successful region, right? So yes. What a great thing that the Hispanic Center is able to offer with the help of sponsoring supporters, how to offer this opportunity for just bringing forward successful youth. It's like, okay, this is, like you said, this is our future. Anytime we invest in young people, we're investing in their future and trying to build hopeful and successful individuals to be part of the ongoing community activities.
Yeah, no, it's very important.
Is there anything else that you want to add about the conference? Is there any kind of call to action for our listeners? Say I know a student that is at that age, part of the Latino community, if they don't already know about this conference, or is it that they're going to find out about it through their schools? Does everybody find out about it through their schools?
We're hoping everyone does. We try to get in contact with most schools around us. Uh-huh. So like I said, we're still accepting applications. We're still accepting students. One of the biggest things I do want to emphasize about this year is the conference this year is bringing back a scholarship, which means a lot to us because that's something that we know is going to help our students in the future. So this year, we're going to award a $2,000 scholarship to a recipient. He or she will have to be, they will have to participate at the conference. When we pick the scholar, they will get a laptop the day of the event. And then the center, we have a school liaison who will be following their pathway, freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and their senior year. Will go ahead and during their award ceremony, we will award them with the $2,000 scholarship. So we're really excited to bring that back. And other than the also with the scholarship, we're also giving out 4 laptops. And this is for any student who wants to know more about our community and wants to know more about this conference. And let's say they don't have a background in the Latinx or Hispanic. We want to make sure that they also feel included because we are welcoming here. We want to make sure that every student feels welcomed at our space. And so they have a chance to actually enroll in this Unleash Your Potential Challenge and win a laptop.
So how do you determine the winner of this?
Yeah, so they're challenges. So every school gets, they get a form of how to participate. And basically they have to create a project, whether it's an art piece, a letter to their future selves, or a video. That's the Unleash Your Potential Challenge.
Okay.
And same thing with the scholarship. It does have its own requirements, but that one is separate from Unleash Your Potential.
Sweet. What great opportunities for 8th graders in the Latino community. So again, the 20th LatinX Youth Conference, hosted by the Hispanic Center, Western Michigan, taking place March 5th at the GRCC Ford Fieldhouse. Thank you so much, Francisco Martinez from the Hispanic Center. Appreciate you being here today. Any last thoughts?
No, we're really excited, and we're just thankful that you guys are giving us the support as well.
Absolutely. You've been listening to WYCE's Community Close-Up, a weekly public affairs program produced in partnership with the Rapidian, a hyperlocal news service of the Grand Rapids Community Media Center. This is Janet Zahn. Thank you for joining us.